Hey, Dusk here. We got a quick start guide for Demonologist. Let's just jump right in here. First, I want to talk about the items really quick. When you do generate enough money to buy something, that is the Tavern Kitty. What's up, little buddy? How you doing? So the first two items you're going to want to prioritize are going to be the photo camera and the candle, because that's going to let you complete the Exorcism for the first map, which is going to help you get more experience, which is going to help you level up and then get more money, blah, blah, blah. I would avoid buying the tripod camera. This thing, as of now, in the current build, which is pretty early access, right now this thing is just kind of a debate. It's not really worth taking. After that, I would prioritize the crucifix and the sanity pill, just to keep yourself alive so that you can do those cool exorcism things. Now, let's go ahead and play. We're going to play the first map. Heads up, every location has a unique set of optional and exorcism steps. So, depending on how you want the game to play will be which map you pick. But if you're new, it's going to be this first map. We'll go ahead and throw it on easy because if you're new, that's what you're going to play on. Alright, so starting in, you get 2 flashlights by default, so that's nice. You don't have to buy extra flashlights if you're playing with only one extra person. Always take the EMF reader as part of your little starter sweeper kit. The EMF tool in this game can detect stuff from almost an entire room away. So that makes it really, really handy for finding the ghost. Because in this game, in Demonologist, there are a lot of minor residual ghosts. These residuals are harmless. They don't leave any clues. But they do put a lot of jump scares in the game, but it can be very confusing because you might mistake their activity for the activity of the primary ghost. But only the primary ghost will have an EMF signature. So this will help us suss out and find the ghost. On your first little pass, you very rarely get any activity. Typically, you're just walking through the house and turning lights on to see which ones stay on, which ones pop, so that you know what kind of light you have to work with. Because in Demonologist, well, okay. Okay. I kind of expected it to happen, and it got me anyway. In Demonologist, you really want to stay in the light. We have really active residuals. Holy moly. Yeah, you want to stay in the light as much as you can, because the light in this game does a really good job of preserving your sanity. And that remains true even outside the building. The ghost can't come outside the building. It's got a favorite room. Some mechanics that you're probably familiar with from Phasmophobia. But the difference is you can still lose sanity out here. It will still slowly kind of go down a little bit. So really, really, really prioritize staying in that light. Now, we didn't get any feedback on the ghost, but you typically don't on the first pass. But I'm going to go ahead and bring in 2 more tools. And if we want, we can check the ghost name, Mohammed Castillo. Supposedly, you can use the ghost's name to kind of get some reaction or some activity out of him. But I've had pretty poor luck with that. Typically, I just get activity on my second pass through the house, and that's just kind of it. Alright, let's go ahead and throw this down, and we'll pick up our EMF reader. Actually, I'm going to throw that down, too. I like to keep the black light on me because handprints don't stick around for a super long period of time. So if you do get a door or a light switch, I like to have it kind of ready to go. Alright, we'll try the ghost's name anyway, though. Mohammed. Where are you? Oh, we forgot to sweep the basement. I didn't open that door. No handprint. Carry on, carry on. And that's enough of the basement. Alright, let's go back up. Since this door was open, there's a good chance that we might have a ghost here. Where are you? Are you here? We'll sprint through the dark area, and we'll get back here. Now, that's all dark back there, so we're going to limit our investigation to here. This is one thing I kind of like about the way they do the lights here, is it changes the shape of the house every time you play, and you have to play just a little bit different, so it kind of shakes it up a little bit. It's honestly kind of a neat mechanic. Oh, here we go, and I hope they build on that. Oh, we have an EMF 5 right off the bat. Very nice. Now, you can't turn this thing off, so I'm just going to throw it out there. Looks like it was that crate. We'll go ahead and put our easel painting right there. Also, here's the Ouija board. There are Ouija board and tarot cards in this game. Don't use them. They're just not worth using. They absolutely destroy your sanity, and for really no actual benefit, honestly. Alright, let's see if it's here. Where are you? Do you want to talk? Did I not turn this... Did I turn that... Did I forget to turn that light on? No, I don't remember. Anyway, I guess we can put that back down. Do you want to talk? Can you talk? Where are you? Now, interesting thing about the spirit box here. Sometimes you just hold it up and it'll talk. If it's a chatty ghost. Alright, we'll throw that down. Keep that there. Let's go get a few more tools. Alright. Oh, it turned the light off in here. Okay, this thing is turning off the lights. And now that light has blown. Alright. So we're going to put the ESG up, and then we're going to pull out the looking glass, and we're going to look for what look like little white dashes on the wall. This thing is really active. So there is a type of ghost that does not like the light. I believe it's the shade in this game. Okay, I don't see any white dashes on the wall. Let's go ahead and check the next room. It's been my experience that these white ectoplasmic dashes will only appear in the ghost's favorite room. Which clearly seems to be the kitchen in this case, but still, we'll check this room. Nobody still knows what this this effect is for. We suspect something is supposed to be playing on the TV, but it's kind of the least scary jump scare because it's not doing the jump scare. Kind of followed me in there, didn't it? But then it's back in the kitchen. Alright, we didn't see anything there. Now, the ESG, this funny little wheel with that little piece of static electricity, what this does is it forces the ghost to manifest if you have ESG evidence. And if it does that, you will hear a little static buzz for about a second. And then you'll see the ghost kind of almost T-pose over it, or sometimes it actually is just T-posed above it, frozen in the air for about a second. If you see that, then you have ESG. Now, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the candle because this does help with sanity. Let's check our sanity. 81%. That's not bad at all. We're just not getting any evidence. So, yeah, this is... Hey, post-edit Dusk here. So this was the weirdest, most stubborn ghost I've ever gotten in Demonologist. Just refused to give me any evidence, so I just took a wild guess after a very long investigation. I'm going to go ahead and just edit all that, and let's just skip to the next stage. So I'm going to say this is a bogey. Worst case scenario, we get it wrong. So now we're moving on to the next stage, which is going to be get it to blow out the candle and to take the looking glass and to look for a silhouette, which is just a white ghost creature thing sitting in a chair. Maybe you can still exorcise it. All right, there we go. Blow out candle and get a picture. And if I do have it wrong, I want to see what happens if we do the exorcism with the wrong ghost. There's the freezing. Oh, that was... Oh, I'd seen that one. It turned into like a demon chick. That was cool. See, that is some stubborn freezing. And now it's like... extremely cold. So we do have the wrong ghost now. We can't change it. We already locked it in. Oh, okay. This... Woo. Alright, we got the photo. So now we're just waiting on it to blow out the candle. And then we'll be good to go. Blew out the candle. Now that we've completed the optional objectives, which was to photograph the ghost, get the ghost to blow out a candle, and find that white silhouette, we've now unlocked the exorcism stage, which is to find 5 severed fingers and take them down to the basement and destroy them. Oh my god, it was right here on the little ladder. Oh, Jesus, that took me... We're just going to edit that whole section of the search out. That took me so long. Alright, here we go. Exorcism with the wrong ghost selected. So I think the exorcism still works, which means that the exorcism has to do more with the location and the events and things that happened at this place than it does the actual type of ghost. This makes me think, why are we bothering to identify the ghost? Alright, so we got the penalty for getting the ghost incorrect, but we still got the money and the credit for everything else. Alright, so there you go. Hope you found that helpful. Yeah.